Hi folks, welcome back. Hope you've been enjoying the newsletter videos. And in this one, what I want to do is I want to expound upon the introductory videos that we've done previously and kind of walk you through very much a top view of our process. Again, it's going to be very different per the individual and their situation. A professional may have all these steps. A business owner may have a couple additional things that are in there, but for the most part, this is the process that we follow. And this video is going to be a little longer than the other one. So if you don't quite have time now to watch it, just put it aside. And when you do have a few minutes, just take a look at it, because I think it'll give you a much clearer picture on how I like to work with my clients. So anyway, one of the questions that we did answer in the previous videos was this ideal of how can I achieve my ideal life and lifestyle? And one thing that I found is most people have not ever really created a clear picture on what they want that to look like. And that's really the role that I want to take, is to help you to create a vision, a mental picture of what your ideal life and lifestyle would look like. So instead of just saying, well, I want to retire at this age, and well, maybe I'll travel, or maybe I'll play golf, or maybe I'll spend more time with the family. Let's get a clear picture. Where do we want to play golf? Where do we want to travel to? What do we want to do with our families? Get a crystal clear mental picture in there. And we want to get it down on paper, because having it on paper is a powerful thing. So when we do this, there's basically three areas that we're going to look at. We're going to look at what your needs are. What do you need currently? What are you going to need when as you achieve that ideal life and lifestyle? So we want to always make sure your needs are taken care of. We want to look at your wants, and your wants are basically your dreams or your bucket list items. What are the things you'd like to do? Do you want to jump out of an airplane? Do you want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro? Do you want to be able to spend a month in Europe or go to Australia? Any of these things that you might have on your bucket list, we want to start to identify. And we want to get them on paper, because paper is a powerful thing. It's amazing when you start writing down goals, how you read them regularly, you get your subconscious mind working on them. So that's the second step. The third one is your concerns. What are the things that keep you up at night? Are you afraid of getting sick? Afraid of dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's? Are you afraid that healthcare costs are going to make you bankrupt? Are you afraid you might run out of money? Any of these different things that keep you up, we want to address those. So again, as we start to build through a plan to accomplish these things, we've got those covered. So that's really the first step, is creating that vision. The second one is to look at your current situation. Where do you stand now? How much income do you currently have? What do you expect as far as increases? If you have a business, what do you expect? How is your business growing? Those type of things. What do you currently have in place? All right. As far as, retirement assets, savings, risk management, all of those different things, estate planning. I require all clients now to give me a copy of their estate planning documents and tax returns every year. And I want updates on the estate plan every time there's an update. We want to make sure, I've just had some, and I'm going to actually address this in one of the next couple videos. I've had a couple situations where people have not updated those estate plans, and it's become a disaster. So I want to make sure I'm in the loop so that I can give you the best guidance possible. So we're going to look at your current situation. Then we can help you to develop the roadmap. How are we going to accomplish these things? I don't call it a financial plan, because to me, a financial plan, you get a beautiful document. It's in a nice leather binder, 58 pages of charts and graphs showing you how you're going to accomplish your goals. And then what it does, it goes on the shelf and sits there, and you never look at it again. No, what we do is a roadmap. If any of you are old enough to remember the old AAA triptychs, that's really how it works. In the old AAA triptychs, you had this map, and they had outlined, highlighted your route to get to where you want to go, and it showed you where construction was, different detours. But if there was something that came up that wasn't on the triptych, you had a map that could kind of show you how to detour it. And that's what we're going to help you to do. So instead of getting the nice binder with the 58 pages of charts and graphs, you're going to get an executive summary, 1 or 2 page executive summary. Here's what we discussed. Here's what we're going to do. Here's your action steps. Here's what we're going to do. And we're going to, every time we get together, whether it's once a year, twice a year, 4 times a year, depending on your service level, we're going to be able to monitor that. So we have the roadmap. So then we can start to put the plan in place. And this plan, in a sense, I like to call it your self-buyout program. And what that means is that we want to put you into a position where you control the situation, where great examples with a business owner. A lot of times business owners end up, their investable asset is their business. They're dumping all their money into their business. But the problem arises is that when that inevitable time comes where they want to move on, they want to do something different, or maybe they want to take a different role, they're at the mercy of either making sure that the business continues to run to provide the income and lifestyle that they want, or they've got to sell it for X number of dollars. What we want to do is create that self-buyout program. So we're going to look at this on a couple different levels. We're going to look at retirement savings. Are we saving for retirement? What vehicles are in place? Do we need additional vehicles? You know, if we're maximizing out on a 401k, is there another vehicle that we can use to be able to help us to bulk up this self-buyout program? We want to look at risk management in case something happens. Are we covered? You know, if you're a business owner, again, do you have buy-sell agreements? Do you have key guy insurance? Do you have any other types of savings vehicles that can help to ensure that if something happens, that the business will continue to run and prosper, or that you can get out without having to get that certain dollar figure? The third thing we want to do, and again, this is for business owners too, is your business structure. How are you structured? All right. Is there a way that we can more effectively structure the business to help minimize your risks and maximize your returns? So then the fourth part is we want to monitor this plan. We want it to get together on a regular basis. Like I said, depending on your service model, it may be once a year, it may be twice a year, it may be 4 times a year. When we're monitoring the plan, we're making adjustments where we need to. If there's times when we need to pull the whole family together, we want to be able to have these family meetings on a regular basis, ensure all family members are clear on what the plan is, what the family vision is. So again, when we look at this vision, we'll a lot of times not just look at it from a personal standpoint, but we'll look at it from a family standpoint. I like to monitor those meetings because I found many times when the family tries to do it on their own, it doesn't work because you've got personality conflicts, you've got all the family issues that we deal with. It's good to have an outside person there that can just kind of help monitor things. So that's really where the process goes. We create a vision of your ideal life and lifestyle, looking at what your needs, wants, and concerns are. We look at your current situation and say, you know, where are you currently? We create the roadmap and then put a plan together with that self-buyout program. And again, we're going to look at your retirement savings, all the different vehicles, what other things can we do, risk management, business structure, and then we'll monitor the plan on a regular basis. So again, this is very much just a top view. If you want any more details or if there's anything here that intrigues you, feel free. There's a button at the bottom. You can get right into my calendar, schedule a time. We can sit down, we can chat about it for a little bit and see if there's an area that I may be able to help you with. If you have any feedback, feel free to just email us. Let us know what you thought of all this and even what you think of the videos. So I hope you're enjoying them. So take care. We'll catch you in the next installment. Have a great day.